Hello, and welcome to another episode of Solutions Podcast, a place where we provide you with invaluable insights and strategies that will help you sail through the challenges in the business world. Today, we'll be discussing how to reposition your business or brand during an economic crisis. And here today to discuss this topic with us is the founder and CEO of Jolie Global Travels and Tours Limited, Mr. Patrick Chidi. Thank you very much, Mr. Chidi, for joining us today.
Thank you, Victoria.
All right, sir. So to get the ball rolling, there's this popular saying that goes, "When the economy faces a storm, then the wise entrepreneur builds a stronger ship." So this brings me to my first question, sir. As the CEO of the successful travel agency, how important do you think is it for entrepreneurs, rather young entrepreneurs and startup business owners, to reposition their brand during an economic crisis?
Okay, basically, thank you for having me. And I would answer your questions like this. You see, going through phases in a business life is something you have to encounter. And that is why the economists will say that if your business survives 5 years, then you have a hope of surviving maybe another five, and another five, and another five. So it
Okay.
just takes it in fives. You understand? So, and it will come to you. You will naturally experience those things. And again, let me say it the way it is from experience,
Okay.
because we had suffered Ebola, we had suffered the
Corona
pandemic,
is.
the COVID, and all of those times, the travel industry is the worst hit. We are the first to shut down, and we are the last to open up. So at those points in your life as an entrepreneur, that's the time you have to take tough decisions. Sometimes some people go as far as downsizing. We didn't downsize. We maintained our staff strength till all of this process. The only things we did was maybe reduce cost of operations and look at innovative ways, apply technology basically in trying to cut cost where it is necessary to. And instead of making maybe a travel to sign a deal, you can actually accept the deals online and still repackage it and sell to your clients.
Okay. All right, Mr. Chidi, you made mention of, from what you just said, you made mention of, as an entrepreneur, you should have knowledge of what you are doing, the business you are going into. Okay, what about this those young entrepreneurs, startup business owners that do not have knowledge about this? Do you think that they should seek the expertise of consultants who are already in the field?
Yeah, definitely.
Or
You need people. You need to learn from like a mentor.
okay,
And
mentorship and guidance.
definitely.
Okay,
It's a
so
process now. From
yes, sir.
idea to actualization goes through a process. You have to have, first of all, the idea, secondly, the knowledge, third is growth by association,
Okay.
then fourth is trying to market or trying to sell what goods
Okay.
you
Okay.
carry, and in the process you too will gain some experience.
All right.
Then at some point we need to stabilize. Then
This brings to my next question, and my question is, okay, over the years, it has been highlighted or it has been brought to light that digital marketing is an important aspect in business, in the business world. So now, how can online digital marketing, how can a brand or a entrepreneur, a young entrepreneur, utilize this online digital marketing to reposition their brand during an economic crisis?
so digital marketing really helps every company, whether you are grown, whether you're still growing. It helps, even though you still need alternative media like maybe television and all of that. It's still very important.
Okay.
But digital marketing, I think, gives more traction, gives you more interaction as long as you have, where people, people get to interact with you and have access to the company and what the services of the company provides. And a good website does too. It helps because people want to know what exactly you do, how you price it, and what exactly they have to get when they get to interact with your company. So the information you put out there is really important, and you have to put it out on a daily basis. On a daily basis. In fact, when we wake up, the first things we do is to send out messages with our website URL on them. Okay, so like if you're connected to us in any way on any platform and it's your birthday and the platform is popping up your birthday, you definitely get a birthday message from us with our company um, um, website, so that each time the internet is crawling, so always pick up those tractions from wherever. So you can send out maybe a minimum of say
Okay.
70 messages in a day,
Okay.
every single day,
So you're trying to say, from everything you're saying, now you're trying to say that consistent advertising is
every
key to
single
success.
day,
Oh, okay, sir.
every
All right,
single
sir.
day, every
Okay.
single day. There's no brand, even the best brands in the world.
Still advertise.
Every day,
Yes.
if you turn on
Yes.
your TV, they are there waiting for you. If you go online, they are there
They're
waiting
waiting
for
for
you.
you.
So you have to be there every single day.
All right, sir. So finally, before you leave, so what advice would you give to young entrepreneurs out there who are looking forward to repositioning their brand during this economic crisis?
You should not be afraid of borrowing, but don't borrow to consume. Borrow to produce.
Promote your business. Okay.
Because if you don't be afraid, then just cut your costs as much as you can, and also learn that you have to be present in your business. You have to do the work. If you don't say you have hired people, then therefore you go and it's a lie. It will not work. You have to be there. You have to be present. Understand? Whether virtually or physically, you have to be part of the business every single day. Take communications and all of that. Interact with people, interact with your consultants, your staff, and all of that. If the business is growing actually, or if you have maybe 2 or 3 man business, why not? You can do what 100 persons are doing. Just have technology at the back of at your hand. So if you have technology, manage your finances. Like if you borrow, make sure you pay. Get good credit rating. Then cut your costs and be part of your business. I'm sure by the time you do these 4 things, you're good to go.
Okay. What about the parts where you said about the advertisements? Is do you not advise them to
Of course, while you're cutting your costs and putting the work now, it means that
you have to be present?
you
Okay,
have to
okay.
find ways of advertising
Advertising, okay. So
that
you
will not break the
the
budget,
budget,
and still
okay.
keep you in
That will
business.
stay within the
Don't forget,
stipulated
at some
budget.
point, it will be borrowed funds.
Yeah,
At
okay.
some
Yes,
point,
sir.
it has to be borrowed funds.
All right, Mr. Patrick Chidi, thank you so much for sharing your inestimable experience on how young entrepreneurs can reposition their business during this economic crisis. It's been a wonderful pleasure having you here as our guest on Solutions Podcast. Once again, we thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Today's episode of Solutions Podcast has been an eye opening discussion on how young entrepreneurs can reposition their brand or businesses during an economic crisis. And we have emphasized the need to adopt digital marketing strategies. Remember, repositioning is not all about surviving, rather, it's about seizing that growth opportunity for your brand or business. If you want the right resources that can help you reposition your brand, especially during an economic crisis, then look down in the description box. You will see our website link. Click on it and book a consultation. Or you can call any of the numbers you see on the screen. We are available 24/7 to give you the right information, or rather, to give you the relevant information that can help you reposition your business, especially during economic crisis. Thank you for joining us today. This is Solutions Podcast, and I am your host, Victoria Najomo.